even on this call, Ed knows what's up. I'm learning a lot from Ed here right on this call, so attorneys stay on top of this stuff necessarily, for sure.
Yeah, I would say I would agree with Rory. Not watershed, but landscape is changing a little bit.
Yeah.
And for larger organizations, institutional investors, I don't think you're going to see a dramatic shift. I think there's still a comfort level with Delaware, that unless the Court of Chancery gets kind of out of control, I think it's going to be fine. For individual founders, the thought process, a lot of them incorporate or build their LLC in Delaware because they're looking for, well, someday I'm going to get institutional money and what have you. As we've talked about in a couple other pods, they're likely to put a blocker C in. They're likely to put some other structuring in place when they buy. So instead, look at, how do I optimize for today? How do I optimize for my business? Get local counsel involved, so your normal business counsel in your state, and go, what's the advantages and disadvantages. I'll give an example. An LLC, single member LLC in Florida, has no asset protection value. Single member LLC in Washington does. So if you're a Florida person and you're the only owner of an LLC, you've got a problem. So you need to know things like that, and your local attorney is going to know those things and help you structure.
Yeah.
But on balance, it's more important to have a good, strong business, and these are the elements around the edges that will, kind of make it better or worse. But your local attorney, you don't need to go to Kirkland and Ellis for this. Your local attorney, your local business attorney, is going to be able to navigate these waters for you, until you move to the point where you're going to be going through a transaction, and then you're likely to get some restructuring.
Yeah. One bellwether you might look for is if you start seeing the likes of Chase Bank or other of our largest, most conservative institutions start pulling tent stakes and going somewhere else, it might be time to really look into whether Delaware remains a place to be incorporated. So
That's a good call. Yeah. So it sounds like at the end of the day, the takeaways here are this is nice to know about, it's good to know about, but focus on the core of your business and making your business
yeah,
strong. And then there's these kind of supplemental things that as you get towards certain phases of your company or certain transaction events, you want to pay more focused attention to.